Hello world, welcome to the channel. Come take a seat. Now you may have heard many people in society repeat, you need to pick a niche, a lane, some specialization. Without a well-defined craft, you cannot have good monetization. Now since I was a child, I have been interested in many things. In India, parents wait for the kid जब तक वो कोई line ना पकड़ ले, and have found this to be quite limiting, as if clipping a bird's wings. You are expected to pick a lane and stay. Now, the thing is, I'm a human being, a person. I'm not a worker bee who has been deprived of royal jelly. So, I see no reason to just sit and watch the world worsen. Nor does it make sense to work hard to fatten some boss's belly. Well, Tolkien wrote, not all those who wander are lost. Regardless, I have found that I cannot just fit myself into a set title, and I'm terrified by the idea of being stuck in the corporate samsaric cycle. Even in adulthood, this wandering across many interests just does not cease, and I feel no urge to trade my curiosity for somebody's idea of peace. And even in my professional career, I worked across many fields and roles, and in personal life, found myself stuck in many valleys and holes. What I've really resonated with the most is the idea of the Renaissance man, the type of person that terrifies most mediocre people. And the reason they're terrified is because they cannot just bear the sight of somebody who is more capable than them, somebody who can pursue many interests. So, because of maybe their insecurity, they say things such as jack of all trades, master of none. What they miss is that usually it's better than a master of one. And it kind of challenges this notion that you have to fit in this me-see, mutually exclusive, collectively exhaustive boxes. It confuses them because you're going beyond their mind, which sees only in categories of you have to be this or that, you have to be good or evil. In Hindi too, there are phrases such as harfan maula, harfan adhura. And at the same time, in India, we worship many deities who actually have these traits you define as harfan maula. It's not just India or English speaking countries, jack of all trades, master of none. Even in Japan, there is this phrase, Tano wa Muno. Well, the most influential people in Japanese history have been people of many talents. Across time and space, I think there is a resistance to the idea of archetype of jack of all trades. They say that a hunter who chases after two rabbits catches neither, but a hunter who chases only after rabbits is a poor hunter. You are supposed to hunt after many kinds of things. So, why begin a channel now of all times? Because I have all these thoughts, and these thoughts need a place to be cast beyond notebooks, Notion docs, or private chats. I think these ideas demand that they exist somewhere publicly visible for the upcoming past, even if that means exposure to all kinds of chuds, wayaks, Stacy's, and chads. I'm starting it not just because YouTube is useful, it's not just because I can turn it into a future income stream, though that would be great. But bigger reason is that maybe it can lead to something meaningful. Perhaps there are other people who share a similar dream, and these people can benefit from me yapping about how I can survive in this world of AI slop, how I can overcome these issues to come out on the top. Also, because I think there's value to the human voice and word, and of radical opinions you can tell to the government spy board. For several years, I have waited to start a channel, perhaps a bit for too long. I feel that there's a lot of ideas which I possess which have some depth, but if all this wisdom is not shared, it will lead to decay and death of the ideas, of course. The soul does not die. And what use are all of these insights if they remain hidden, sealed, and stored, only to be occasionally reminded in between doom scrolling while I'm bored? I have had enough excuses of unstable seasons, doubts, and shame. I kind of realize it now. The cost of staying small might be the greatest failure of them all. Yet another reason why I'm doing this is because I was advised to do so in a dream while sleeping. Perhaps it was my higher self which looked at my life and suggested that I pursue this path. Another problem I face is that I have a lot of subjects and ideas in my head. And it's really difficult to find somebody with willing ears. I'm tired of just writing them down or taking those ideas to bed. So I think it's better to build in public while facing my fears. And not all my friends care for things I'm into. Ultimately, I think I need an outlet for these ideas, some kind of mediums the ideas can pass through, something more personal and interactive than just pages of Wikipedias. So, starting a YouTube channel is also an attempt to find people who are similar to me and maybe open myself to more opportunities to help and be helped in this world. Now, where do I come from? I'm a man of many interests, currently aged 29. I have worked in various fields and roles. I've filled many spreadsheets and given speeches over the company wine. And I've also fought my share of goblins and trolls. I'm currently in Kyoto studying business administration. This place challenges me to reinvent myself through challenges and self reflection. I have taught myself many things over the years, such as mnemonics, Japanese, pixel art. I like learning in general and taking ideas and concepts apart. And well, I think there's a lot of value in being opinionated, especially now in the sea of mass produced AI slop and brain rot. A sharpened human judgment and taste will ensure that your life does not go to waste. The niche of my channel is the niche of no niche. It's not the same as chaos or random noise. It's actually the niche of self actualization. where the main niche is me and my voice, self actualization, arete, seeking excellence. It comes through the pursuit of many fields and resilience. And I think that's what being a wizard is about. And all of that leads to the project. The real project is not making a YouTube channel, it's not just us having social media presence. The real project is building a life. And I think building publicly forces me to have more accountability. It forces me to refine my principles, vision, and discipline. I hope to build a philosophy that's reusable and maybe also tested under loss and strain. Being in public means being open to criticism. So when I speak, I'm forced to choose substance over vein. And well, now we are near the end of this video. Thank you for listening. So maybe, my friend, if you have never fit into a single mold, if single titles have never matched the life you hold, and if you do feel the urge to do something meaningful before you are old, then perhaps you'll find value here. And if you do, maybe consider subscribing. As much as I'm building the channel for myself, I'm also building it for people like you, people who learn by exploring, testing, and making, people who are not just content with arbitrary labels of false and true. So here's my imperfect start. Today, year 2016 on the Gregorian calendar, on the day of the spring equinox. Welcome to the Wizard Way.